You're here because something piqued your interest, whether it be products, whether it be your neighbor that makes a ton of money right now. But one thing that each and every one of you have to know is that we're all the same. We're all the same. God made us the same. So we all have the ability to get to where we need to be using this tool called Atomy. This is what I want you to understand. Second thing is today, instead of hearing me, I like for you to actually listen. And it goes in and it stays there. I'm going to give you some good information. I do not have a lot of time, so I will fly through these products, but I will bullet the main focal points of why these products are your daily essential needs, but they're very, very functional. This is one of my absolute favorites, and it's called Absolute. So this product, Absolute, it took them over 11 plus years to research this product. So let me tell you the difference, in my opinion, with the System 6 and the Absolute. The System 6 is a great product. I use both in conjunction. But the System 6 is categorized a little bit more on the anti-aging. Means you look like this, your aging process will slow, which is good. We're all aging, but we want to defy it gracefully, right? This Absolute is very close to Hemohim, and I'm going to explain Hemohim later a little bit. But when you ingest Hemohim, it'll figure out human anatomy-wise what you are deficient in. I don't know, and you probably don't know either unless you went to a doctor what your deficiency is. But we're all deficient in something. But with this Absolute, what they did was they took the original 4 patented technologies from the System 6, and they added 2 more very high-tech technologies. First one being material, the second one being delivery. In the material technology, what they were able to do was they were able to rationalize the new ingredients for optimal effectiveness. So I know that sounds a little bit confusing. To give you layman terms, they were able to compact or ratio out the herbs, the additional herbs that they put in for optimal effectiveness. That is the new materials technology. And all of these technologies are patented. That is why it's very highly functioning. The second technology is the delivery. The Absolute delivery technology, it means just that. They are able to deliver, and the size of the materials, the particle size, is also encompassed. So this delivery technology actually correlates with the multiple capsule delivery technology as well. 2 ingredients I want to quickly mention is the green tea and the tuberose. The green tea, everyone knows, is a very powerful, super duper antioxidant, and it also repairs your DNA damage. The tuberose, if you don't know already, is an actual ancient anti-inflammatory, and they also consider tuberose. It's a very nice fragrance. That's what you smell when you use the Absolute, but it's also a natural antiseptic. So the reason I mention this is these are not just regular herbs that these scientists were able to put in these products. They're actually doing something to change your skin. So that is our Absolute. So the Absolute is actually considered the de-aging portion. So you look like this, and hopefully you'll stay like this for a very long time. That's the ultimate goal. Next product, the Evening Care 4 set. Now, if you look at our systems, there's only one cleansing system, which means it's one size fit all, which means it's for all of us. It doesn't matter what your skin type is, what color you are, where you're from, it's irrelevant. So that's what you have to look at with the Atomy Beauty line. So the 4 set, to really quickly run through it, I'm just going to give you the procedures. The deep cleanser is a makeup remover, it is a dirt remover, it will remove all of the pollutants off your face. You wipe it off with tissue. In that state, the next product that you will use is the foam cleanser. This is where you have to lather it up. The reason why you have to lather it up, if there's no lather, there's no amino acids, and you need that for your skin. So those of you that are male, a lot of male members are using this foam cleanser as a shaving cream. If you take a blade to your skin, it's very irritating, and a lot of men go through ingrown hairs. This foam cleanser pretty much alleviates that, so please try. Third bottle is a peeling gel. This is a skin exfoliator. Again, you have to figure out what kind of skin you have. So for me, I have very, very oily skin. This is very gentle enough to use every day. If you have normal to dry T-zone skin, things like that, you could use this maybe 2 or 3 times a week. It's enough. You put it on, wait 4 or 5 minutes, and you scrub it off with your hands, and you will have all of these dead skin cells come off. It's wonderful. And your skin color will change too. Last bottle, the peel-off mask. For those of you that are in the esthetician field, you will be very, very impressed with our mask because it is a rubber mask. It is a non-messy mask. Means you can actually sleep with it. When you take it off, it comes off in one piece. What this mask does is it closes your pores, it minimizes the size of your pores, and it's also great for discoloration. If you have maybe a dark spot, a dark area, we're aging, and all of this is from sun damage anyway. So please, this mask, I encourage everyone to use every night, really, because I do. It's wonderful. Next product, Rose Rain Mist. This Rose Rain Mist is awesome. Why? Because it has a lot of rose elements, it has a lot of toner and essence from the System 6 into this Rose Rain. One amazing thing about this Rose Rain Mist is that it detangles hair. And you can use it right out of the shower, and it sets your makeup, ladies, and some gentlemen, it sets your makeup right. This Rose Rain. Please carry it around. You can spray it in your hair, in your face, and any exposed body parts throughout the day. Next product, Lip Glow, one of my another favorites. This Lip Glow has a little bit of tint, but this, you have to understand, your lips are missing a melanin pigmentation. Means when you get exposed to the sun, your lips will change to a darker color. So please protect your lips. But then you also have to look at the ingredients that they put in here. Rose water, hibiscus oil, avocado, shea butter. These are very, very pricey ingredients. However, the price with the Atomy products is more than affordable. Hemohim, the color of my jacket, yes. This Hemohim product is pretty incredible, really quick. I just want you to understand, the newcomers, that this Hemohim was not produced, again, for the general mass, which is us. It was originated in a laboratory that's funded by the Republic of South Korea's government, so the taxpayers of South Korea, actually, we need to thank them. They are funding this company just like us. We pay taxes in the U.S. Our tax dollars go to the federal government, Pentagon, NASA, so on and so forth. So this product, what is it? For those of you that are wondering, please don't just take it because somebody told you to take it. You need to figure out and do your own due diligence and research to see why this product is working for you. First thing, this product is not just for sick people. It is not a medicine. It will not fix your ailment. But what it will do is it will enhance your lifestyle. The reason why is when you ingest this, it will kickstart your natural killer cells. That means it's your first line of your immunity defense system. As we are aging, I look around the room, and majority of us are in the baby boomer era, 1946 to 1964. On top of that, we're living longer because we're eating better, we're drinking better, so the longer you live, the more we have to fight aging, in essence. This Hemohim will protect your first line of defense. If your first line of defense in your immune system is damaged, you will be guaranteed to get sick. You will not be able to fight off any deadly pathogens that may come your way. So please take this seriously. Don't just take one and think something's going to happen, because we have something called body mass, right? So minimum, like my size, I take about 4 a day. Right? I love it because it makes me feel good, it gives me energy, it will balance out my red and white blood cells, and this oxygenates your blood. something that is very, very important, because we can live out without certain organs, but if I strip all the blood and oxygen out of your human body, you will become a corpse, period. So this is a very, very serious product. Please try it. If you don't like it, it's okay. You will get used to it. Give any of our products at least 30 days before you say no. Next product, probiotics. Pretty much if you eat food, you need this. If you are a machine, you don't need this. The doctor says each time you eat, you must go to the bathroom. It is very true, because whatever you intake, you need to expel it, hopefully in the bathroom or out of your skin, because we have pores. So this probiotics, for those of you that have a difficulty, time going to the restroom, this is how you take it. 3 to 4, first thing in the morning before you brush your teeth, dump it into your mouth, swallow it. Then followed by about 5-6 ounces of warm water. That will chase the granules into your small intestines, where 65% of your immune system lies. So you need to get that bad bacteria out of your system every day. And it tastes good too. Next product, Alaska Omega-3. We have something called the brain and the heart. We need to have that, continue to be functioning, right? This is your cognitive ability. This is fish oil, but the amazing thing with Atomy's Omega is once you open the bottle, there's no odor. This is one thing that I was very impressed with. Second, it's 1/3 the size of your commercial Omega. Third, look at the color. It is very, very clean, because we get it from Alaska. It's very clean. The other important bullet about Omega is that 65% of our Omega is the highest on the market of EPA and DHA. It is very, very comparable to the next generation of whale oil. So please, this is very good for us. Next product, hair oil. This is pretty amazing. I had a 911 situation where I didn't have body lotion. I just used this hair oil. It's pretty good. It's for damaged hair, color-treated hair. It will regenerate your hair follicles. It makes it super shiny. You could use it wet or dry. I usually use it before I dry my hair, and it sets it very well. This is for all race as well. It's a pretty amazing product. Next product, Cafe Arabica. We have 2 types of coffee. We have black, and then we have this 3-in-1. Let me tell you about this 3-in-1 Cafe Arabica. First of all, it's delicious. Second, it is coffee, cream, and sugar. But the cream that Atomy uses is a natural casein. Casein is a milk. Majority of the instant coffee that you will buy outside is a sodium casein. Sodium meaning salt. So another great thing about our coffee, it is Arabica beans from Brazil and Colombia. That is why when you drink this instant coffee, it doesn't give you an aftertaste of that inexpensive instant coffee. So please try this. It is absolutely delicious. And it dissolves in cold water. Now, this is my, all of these products is my favorite, but this is my all-time favorite right here. The deep cleansing oil. This is comparable to your deep cleanser. This oil has a sebum technology patented to this oil. So how do you use it? This removes photographic makeup, meaning very, very thick makeup, waterproof makeup, any kind of dirt and impurities. But here's the misconception. A lot of people think that if they have oily skin, that they need to strip the oil off. That is very incorrect. You need to fight oil with oil. So this deep cleansing oil, when you put it on and you massage it through your face, it'll start evaporating because it's going in. It will minimize your pore size, and it will also change the texture of your skin. It's very, very good. Please try. It's on your website. Ready to be purchased. That is the end of my product presentation. But before I leave you, first, it was great coming here and meeting all of you. Second, I would like for each and every one of you that is very serious about this business to do your own due diligence and really find out why this company is so different, what they're doing globally, what they're doing around the world. And I encourage you to take this business seriously. It is a big business, but it is a huge business, and you must consider that. And I wish each and every one of you, really each and every one of you, to become Imperial Masters. Why not, right? You're using the products anyway, you're buying it, right? The points are there. You might as well manipulate it, if you will, and make the opportunity come true, right? This is a tool for each and every one of you to get to where you need to be, wherever that is. Fill the void in your life with Atomy, right? So I wish each and every one of you ultimate growth and success with Atomy. Thank you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Hopefully everybody got some good notes from that presentation. I'm going to go ahead and move on with our rest of our agenda. But before I introduce Mr. CJ and Ms. Novelette, I want everyone, if you're available, can you please unmute your mics now? And we're going to do the company motto. Okay? If you're available and you can join in, we can all do the company motto. All right, guys. So when we say go, we will start with the company motto. 1, 2, 3, go. Cherish the spirit,
Cherish the spirit,
create
create
the
the vision,
follow the
Follow the
faith,
faith,
serve in
serve
humility.
serve in humility.
Aja, aja,
Aja,
aja.
aja.
Great. So we're gonna
And
move on.
what are the last words that you say after humility?
Is the ja aja. That means go in Korean.
Ja, aja.
Aja. Means go in Korean. Right? So we're gonna go ahead and go with the company profile, and then we'll move on with our agenda for today. All right. If we have anyone new on the call.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global network marketing company with a presence across the globe. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. Developed as part of a national project by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim holds 23 international patents and made history in 2023 by being the first in the country to offer dual health benefits, immune boost, and fatigue relief. Absolute Skincare, a flagship product, has surpassed 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It received the Kim Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office, a first in cosmetics, and was named a world-class product for next generation by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Atomy prioritizes customers, earning customer-centered management certification for 3 consecutive years, a rare industry feat. Since opening its US branch in 2010, Atomy has grown into a global hub, linking producers and consumers worldwide through 27 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe. Atomy products have proven overwhelmingly popular in international markets, achieving the top export ranking for health functional foods and over-the-counter medications. Following the $300 million Export Tower Award, the company reached cumulative exports of $1.8 billion in 2024. After launching its EU branch, Atomy plans to expand globally, focusing on Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing, Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's Success System, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. Success seminars that bridge online and offline realms vividly communicate Atomy's vision to members worldwide, presenting a vision of global success that goes beyond time and space by merging business and culture. The ACTS Project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower active members around the world. Atomy continues to provide unwavering support for success, including the reopening of Songnisan Forest as a hub for the Atomy brand experience. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies, such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of a company growth. Atomy is implementing various policies to ensure sustainable coexistence with the Earth. The company promotes resource recycling and environmental restoration through product renewals aimed at zero plastic initiatives, increasing the use of biodegradable plastics and eco-friendly materials, and introducing smart packaging solutions. Atomy's contributions surpass not only its industry and the distribution sector, but also stand at the top level nationally. Over the past 3 years, the company's donation percentage relative to revenue has been 30 times that of the distribution industry, ranking first among Korea's top 500 companies. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Korea. Atomy's culture of sharing has expanded beyond national borders, with the company, members, partner companies, and executives actively engaging in social contribution activities worldwide. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Yes, we are proud Atomy. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing here for a quick minute. Oops. There we go. Yep. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope everybody got some good, useful information this morning from that video we played. And also, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my two co-hosts that assist me on this call every morning. Again, I will introduce myself if I have anyone new on this morning. My name is Nick. I'm usually the one that hosts this call in the morning. It's our Atomy Momentum morning call. every morning, Monday to Friday. I do have two co-hosts that assist me with running these calls in the morning, Mr. CJ and Miss Novella Bryan. Um, Sometimes you might see them open and host a call. Sometimes I might host a call. So I just wanted to introduce myself again. My name is Nick. A leader here with Atomy. Um, so one of the leaders, and so is CJ and Novelet. All right, so with any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and step out of the way and let CJ increase. All right, you have the stage, sir.
Mr. Nick, can you hear me, Nick?
Are you loud and clear, sir?
Absolutely. My brother, I just want to express to you our sincere thanks. We appreciate you so much, Nick, the leader that you are, and Novel also, and also to the others who come on in the mornings from time to time and join us in exposing the wonderful, wonderful world of Atomy, the opportunity, the products, the culture. So let me just take a moment and just say good morning to Maria, to Sylvia, to Sonia. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Sabrina, and Martin, and Marie, and Lynn. Mr. KJ, I see you. And to Justin, and Joy, iPhone Pro, I think that perhaps is Ruth, and to Greta, Mr. Gary, and Emma, and Diane, and CEO Ruth, and Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Mr. Audley, all the way over there in Jamaica. Welcome. And Alex, Sylvia again. Hi, Novlet. And to you, Mr. Nick, good morning. I call this Terrific Tuesday. Yesterday, we delved into the Pareto principle, that 80-20 principle. 80% of the production always done by 20% of the people. I say to us all this morning, let's strive and let's be a part of the 20%. And in that 20%, strive to be the 5%, the enigma, defying all the odds, making it happen. So with that said, Nick, I'm going to turn it back over to you. But before I do, I just want to make sure that if there's anyone on the call this morning, Momentum Mornings, and you're new, you're now part of the family. We want to welcome you. We want to invite you to quickly unmute your phone, introduce yourself, tell us who you are, who invited you, where you're calling from. So let me give you a quick minute to unmute and introduce yourself, and then we move on. If you are new on the call this morning, introduce yourself, please, so we can. I see Merlande. Is Merlande new to the call? Yes, no? Going once?
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm Melan Cynthia.
Okay.
I've been invited by Gary Michel.
Great.
Great.
Great. We just want to express to you the love. We are happy that you're here, and we invite you to come again. We are over here to do all that heavy lifting, to talk about the products. We have some wonderful products here in Atomy. And if you're a customer, get involved. If you are a business owner, hey, over here, we're here to help you. We want everyone to win, to move from the 80% to the 20% to the 5%. Glad to have you.
Okay, okay.
Absolutely. Anyone else? All right, so Mr. Nick.
All right.
Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to go ahead and turn the stage over to Novelet. I'm not too sure if she wants to continue that 80-20 video that we were playing yesterday. So Novelet, if you want to go ahead and unmute.
Well, It's Mr. CJ. I thought he wanted to. Did you want to continue with Mr. CJ?
Yes, we could do chapters 3 and 4. I think we got to chapter 1 and 2,
Yeah,
3 and 4, and then we get into some
Yeah.
products.
okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let's see how long these chapters, if chapter 3 is long, we'll just do 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
Uh-huh. All right, I have it up.
Hey guys, just to let you know to just reach out and let everybody know that we're also live on on YouTube, and the call is being recorded as well. Okay, just want to put that out.
And also, can everyone please mute your phone if you're not muted? Because the call is being recorded. We don't want any background noise, so please, everyone, mute your phone. Okay.
For your vital few to flourish. Keep
Oh.
moving forward. Chapter 3.
Sorry, I have to hit share. Because I was playing and I realized I did not share my screen. Okay, you see my screen now, Nick?
Yes, we can.
Okay, let's go.
Eliminate the trivial many. Welcome to Chapter 3. Now that we have a firm grasp of understanding the 80-20 principle and identifying your vital few, it is time to focus on eliminating the trivial many. These are the tasks, activities, and commitments that take up a lot of your time and energy, but don't contribute significantly to your success or happiness. Learning to minimize these distractions is key to maximizing your efficiency and living a more fulfilling life. The overflow of trivial, many. We live in a world filled with distractions. Emails, social media, unimportant meetings, and countless other interruptions can easily consume the bulk of our day. It's crucial to recognize that these trivial things can take over if we let them. Storytime Jack and his emails. Jack was a software developer who spent most of his day checking emails, attending unproductive meetings, and handling minor admin tasks. Although he was busy, he barely got any meaningful work done. His performance suffered, and he felt stressed every day. One day, Jack decided to apply the 80-20 principle. He realized that 80% of his effective work came from just 20% of his activities. Jack began to declutter his work life by eliminating the trivial tasks that didn't contribute to his success. This simple change transformed his productivity and overall happiness. Step-by-step guide to eliminate the trivial many. 1. Identify your trivial tasks. First, you need to figure out which activities fall into the trivial category. Ask yourself these questions. What tasks do I do daily that don't significantly impact my goals? Which activities drain my time but offer little or no return? Are there routines or commitments that I can let go of without any negative effects? Example, Sarah realized she was spending hours shopping online for items she didn't need. She decided to cut back on online browsing and shop only when necessary. 2. Prioritize what matters. After identifying the trivial, compare them with your vital few. Prioritize the important activities that directly align with your goals. Exercise. Write a list of daily tasks, then categorize them into high impact and low impact. Focus your time and energy on the high impact tasks. 3. Delegate or automate. If certain trivial tasks are unavoidable, consider delegating or automating them. Delegate. Assign these tasks to someone else who can do them more efficiently. Automate. Use technology to automate recurring tasks like bill payments or social media postings. Example. Emma started using a meal delivery service to save time she used to spend on preparing meals, enabling her to focus more on her art projects. 4. Set clear boundaries. Protect your time by setting boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no to commitments and requests that don't align with your priorities. Scenario. David was constantly interrupted by co-workers with non-urgent issues. He set office hours for questions and made it clear that outside those hours, he needed focused time for his vital tasks. Practical tips to declutter your life. Digital detox. Commit to periodic digital detox to reduce the time spent on social media and other non-essential apps. Batch processing. Group similar tasks together to save time. For example, respond to emails only during designated times instead of throughout the day. Physical decluttering. Clear your physical space of items you don't need. A tidy space can lead to a tidy mind. Reflect and adjust. Eliminating the trivial many is not a one-time event but a continuous process. Make it a habit to regularly review and adjust your routines to ensure you're focusing on what truly matters. Monthly review idea. At the end of each month, review your tasks. Identify what worked, what didn't, and make necessary tweaks. It will sharpen your focus and keep the trivial from creeping back in. Conclusion: a life less cluttered. By minimizing or eliminating the trivial many, you free up time and energy for the activities that truly matter. This chapter is an invitation to simplify your life, focus on what's important, and achieve more with less effort. Remember, life isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters more. So let go of the trivial many, focus on the essential few, and watch your productivity and happiness soar. Let's continue this journey towards a more balanced and fulfilling life in the next chapter, wherein we will dive into smart time management. Stay tuned. Chapter 4. Time management. Work smarter, not harder. Time is one thing we all have in common. We each get 24 hours in a day, no more and no less. Yet some people seem to get so much more done in the same amount of time. What's their secret? The answer lies in how they manage their time. The aim of this chapter is to help you understand how to manage your time effectively using the 80-20 principle, ensuring your days are optimally productive. We will look at techniques to focus on high-impact tasks and avoid time wasters. The concept of time management. Time management isn't about being busy, it's about being productive. It's not about doing more things, but doing things that matter. The 80-20 principle states that 80% of our results come from 20% of our efforts. Therefore, focusing on the most crucial tasks that yield the most results is the key. Prioritize your time. To work smarter, not harder, you need to identify and prioritize tasks that have the greatest impact. Here are some practical steps. 1. Make a to-do list. Write down everything you need to do. Then mark the tasks that align with your goals and will have the highest impact. 2. Use the Eisenhower box. This simple tool helps you decide on and prioritize tasks by urgency and importance. Divide your tasks into 4 categories. Urgent and important, do immediately. Important but not urgent, schedule to do later. Urgent but not important, delegate if possible. Not urgent and not important, eliminate. Focus on high-impact tasks. High-impact tasks are those that bring you closer to your goals. Instead of filling your day with small, less significant tasks, focus on big ones that make a real difference. For example, if you're trying to grow a business, spending time crafting a marketing plan is more impactful than tweaking the company website's design. Avoid time wasters. Time wasters are activities that don't contribute to your goals. Here's how to minimize them. 1. Limit social media. Allocate specific times during the day to check social media or emails rather than constantly checking them. 2. Turn off notifications. Constant notifications can disrupt your focus. Turn them off during your high-focus periods. 3. Say no. Sometimes the hardest yet most valuable skill is learning to say no. Saying no to low-priority tasks helps you focus on what truly matters. Batch tasks. Grouping similar tasks together can save time. For instance, designate specific times for answering emails, making phone calls, or running errands. This prevents task switching, which can be a big time waster. Imagine you're a professional writer. Instead of switching between email, meetings, and writing multiple times a day, you could set blocks of time for each task. You could spend your mornings writing while your mind is fresh, your afternoons answering emails, and schedule meetings later in the day. Use tools for efficiency. There are many tools designed to help you manage time more efficiently. Here are a few. 1. Task management software. Tools like Trello or Asana can help you prioritize and track your tasks. 2. Calendar apps. Schedule your day using Google Calendar or similar apps to ensure you allocate time for high-impact tasks. 3. Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This technique helps maintain high levels of focus. Take breaks. It might sound counterintuitive, but taking regular breaks boosts productivity. Breaks help prevent burnout and keep your mind sharp. Schedule short breaks after every hour of work, and ensure you take longer breaks to rest and recharge. Conclusion. Managing your time effectively using the 80-20 principle means concentrating on high-impact tasks and minimizing time wasters. By prioritizing your time, batching tasks, using tools and taking breaks, you'll work smarter, not harder, enhancing your productivity and achieving more with less effort. Remember, time management is not about cramming more into your day, but ensuring you spend your time on what truly matters. Focus on the 20% that drives 80% of your results, and you will find yourself achieving more than you ever thought possible. Chapter 5. Set your priorities right. Setting clear priorities is essential for achieving more with less. It's like choosing the most crucial pieces of a puzzle that will shape your desired picture. When you focus on what truly matters, you cut out distractions and maximize your effort. In this chapter, we'll learn how to set priorities that align with your most important goals and explore strategies for making decisions that lead you to success. Why priorities matter. Imagine you have a jar, a handful of large rocks, some pebbles and sand. To fit everything into the jar, you first put in the big rocks, then the pebbles, and finally, the sand. If you start with the sand, there will be no space for the rocks. The rocks represent your top priorities, the pebbles are less significant tasks, and the sand is the trivial stuff. Just like the jar, your life has limited space and time, so filling it with the big rocks first ensures there's room for what's truly important. Steps to setting the right priorities. 1. Identify your goals. Start with a clear picture of what you want to achieve. Write down your most important life goals. These could be related to your career, personal growth, family, health, or hobbies. For example, a goal could be to advance in your career by earning a promotion, maintaining good health by exercising regularly, or spending more quality time with your family. 2. Rank your goals. Once you've listed your goals, rank them in order of importance. Ask yourself, which goals will have the most positive impact on my life? Which ones align with my values and long-term vision? Let's say your ranked goals are 1. Career advancement, 2. Family time, 3. Health. 3. Break down goals into tasks. Divide each goal into smaller, actionable tasks. This makes them less overwhelming and easier to tackle. If your goal is career advancement, tasks might include completing additional training, seeking mentorship, or increasing productivity at work. 4. Assess urgency and importance. Not all tasks will carry the same weight. Use the Eisenhower matrix, a simple tool that helps categorize tasks based on their urgency and importance. 1. Important and urgent. 2. Important but not urgent. 3. Not important but urgent. 4. Not important and not urgent. For instance, preparing for a presentation due tomorrow falls in Quadrant 1. Planning long-term career moves might be in Quadrant 2. Checking social media might fall into Quadrant 4. 5. Create a priority plan. With your ranked goals and task breakdown, it's time to create a tangible plan. Schedule tasks in your calendar focusing on quadrant 1 and 2 activities first. Reserve time slots for your most important tasks. For example, dedicate 30 minutes each day to professional development activities and 1 hour 3 times a week for exercise. Tools and strategies for setting priorities. 1. The 80-20 rule. Apply the 80-20 principle by figuring out which 20% of your tasks will result in 80% of the desired outcomes. Focus your energy on these high-impact activities. If networking contributes significantly to career advancement, allocate more time for it. 2. Daily and weekly reviews. Regular reviews help you stay aligned with your goals. At the start or end of each day, review your tasks to ensure you're focusing on your top priorities. The same goes for a weekly review. Keep track of your progress and adjust as needed. 3. Learn to say no. Saying no is a powerful tool. It helps avoid overcommitting and ensures you can devote time to your priorities. Politely decline or defer low-priority tasks. If asked to attend a meeting unrelated to your goals, consider declining or suggesting alternative ways to engage. Handling distractions and staying focused. In a world full of distractions, staying true to your priorities is challenging but crucial. Remember, distractions don't deserve your time if they don't contribute to your goals. Here are a few tips. Create a focused environment. Eliminate unnecessary interruptions. Turn off non-essential notifications. Designate a quiet workspace and inform others of your focus periods. Take regular breaks. To avoid burnout, integrate short breaks into your schedule. Stay committed. Keep reminding yourself why each priority matters. Vision boards, affirmations, or goal journals can increase motivation and keep you grounded. Real-life example. Anna is an aspiring graphic designer with clear goals. To enhance her skills, create a strong portfolio, and secure a job at a top firm. She ranked her priorities and mapped out tasks. Goals ranked. 1. Secure a
Because we could stop
job.
with you, Nick, for today.
2. Improve skills. 3. Develop portfolio.
Yeah.
Today, we're diving into
Now let
Okay. Before we move on real quick, Nick, I just want to say something. Yeah. So the 80-20 principle. We have to do this. We have to talk about it. We have to. And by the way, for those who want to get the full audio, it's in the chat, the Momentum Mornings chat. It's there right now. It's been there from yesterday. You can go, just click on it, and you can get the whole 9 yards. But if you are in Atomy, as a matter of fact, in your own personal domestic life, your social life, your business life, we need to pay attention to the 80-20 principle and seek to derive the benefits from it. We spoke about, what was highlighted this morning was identifying the high impact task, the tasks that really matter. To be ever so careful not to be distracted, identifying your priorities. The word that I would like to use this morning quickly is outsourcing. Novlet said something yesterday as we were sharing that there are some tasks that you might outsource. It might be the washing, the lawn, I don't know. But do not use quality time to do those menial jobs. Don't be penny wise and pound foolish, in another way of putting it. Nick, you know, I do the financial services.
Mhm.
Do I do the whole 9 yards? The cold calling, the fact finding, the wrapping up the deal? No, I choose to outsource. I choose to share. And so I'll do the preliminaries, get that information, and I hand it over to a business partner. And by the way, partnering is good. It's a good thing to do as we proceed with our Atomy business. Sometimes it's good to partner. I observe there's a beautiful synergy between Novlet and Maria, and this is good. It makes the delivery so ever so flavorful, and the customer enjoys it. They love to see synergy. They love to see the impact, or the that relational part of the business where you is bouncing things back and forth. Anyway, so financial services, I do my part. I hand it over. Yes, we share the commission, but it's better. It increases production because in any given day, so much more is accomplished. Used to have a limousine service. I realized that it was easier for me to take 20% off the top and outsource all my clients to limousine companies. They did the hard work, picked up the clients, did the stuff, took care of insurance, the exposure to Murphy's Law. I was home, taking it easy, getting paid, outsourcing, and working smart and not hard. So I just need to remind us all, look at what you are good at. Identify your 20% and go for it. So take a minute, look at what you're doing, identify your strengths. Oh, car detailing. I realized that 3 cars a day on the weekends, it wasn't working out. I would myself and my friend, it was whoever got done with a particular task. We were just doing one person doing the outside, one person doing the inside. And I realized that I was just good at doing the outside, going through the seats and doing all that stuff. That wasn't me. When we decided that who would do what, the production soared. 10, 15 cars in any given Saturday evening, no problem, as against doing 3, 4 cars, because I was just not good at doing the interior. So let's identify our strengths and let's work smart and not hard. Over to you, Nick. Thank you.
Great. So if anyone has any comments or anything that you want to add to what CJ said, you're more than welcome to go ahead and unmute your mic and we can string up a conversation about what you heard this morning on that 80/20 video. So guys, let's give some interaction. Let's talk about it. So if anyone has anything that they want to share, this is the time.
I'll piggyback on good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Eyes open, ears listening. Again, good morning to you, Nick, by the way. I want to say that piggyback on CJ. Yes, it's never good to go a business by yourself. Just like Atomy, you always want a buddy because that's always going to help you strive your goal. You always want to make a number, right? Regarding to the financial service, man, I got to reach out to CJ because I totally forgot about CJ, and maybe we could connect, get some things going for some ideas that probably help the Atomy team, so that's something in mind that I had. Other than that, Nick, I just want to say good morning. I just wanted to piggyback on CJ, and I'll just go ahead and pass it back to you, Nick. Thank you.
Okay, great. I see Ken has his mic unmuted. Did you want to share something, Ken?
Let me see. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Good to hear you, Ken.
Yeah, man. Let me go in the back here and hide from the guys. I've got my hands full, but it's just good to be back among family. I've been on the road and it's been. I'm stretching out the rest of the hairs on my head that I'll be able to grow.
We missed you, man. We missed you.
Yeah. we got to talk, CJ, because I saw you posted something that piqued my interest. But you know, my lovely family, it's time for the him again, because you know we find that there's so many little things happening. I'm around a lot of people, everybody sniffling, everybody feeling sick, you know. So all I'll say, you know, we just gotta keep pushing for the him and just to continue to boost our immune system, you know. So
And the
that's what I
propolis
want.
spray.
Huh?
The propolis spray, the propolis
Mm-hmm.
spray. Yeah.
Great. Oh. That's not the popular spray
Have
novel,
you lost,
though.
have you lost it?
Yeah, she's trying to show the product. Yeah.
Oh, seems like we lost Ken. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like we lost Kenya. Yeah, no,
I
he's
don't
still
see it.
there. It's just he muted. So, yeah. So,
Over to you, Nick.
all right. Great, great, great. Does anyone else has anything else they want to add to the video this morning before I'm going to move on to something newer afterwards. All right. Hey, Novla, did you want to add anything? Or
Yeah, I wanted to add, I found something. Where is it? You know, we're always talking about be careful what we're eating. Okay. We know Girl Scout cookies a big thing. And these lovely kids are out there selling, and it used to be a great thing. And I've been hearing about Girl Scout cookie. People are complaining that the taste is not the same. They've changed the ingredients. Whenever you buy a product and you see they change that ingredients, always be mindful. Now, this is a lawsuit that's going on. It's all over social media. And I had a video, but I couldn't get it up here. So anyway, because it was from TikTok, but I Googled it here. You see what they're showing that's in there? Elevated levels of aluminum, arsenic. You see all this here? Lead, mercury. And that 13 type of cookies were positive for a high level of glyphosate herbicides that's used to kill weeds. This is what's going on. For years, these cookies were staple. People know, people spend their money buying it. Now, the reason why they started doing the testing is because people started to get sick from buying these cookies. And if you go, I see so many comments on social media, people saying, oh, one lady said she bought last year and she got so sick, so she doesn't touch it anymore. Guys, we have to be mindful of the things we're buying at the store. Things you used to buy for years and years that was great. If you see they change their package and say new and improved or whatever, do your investigation, because they're changing these products from good ingredients. And because they know people have been buying it for years, most people are not going to check up on it. And this is so sad because they have these kids selling these cookies and we all want to support them. But what are you buying? What are you putting in? So, you know, I just wanted to share that. I mean, this is sad. Very, very sad. So just be mindful of what we are putting in our bodies. And I will keep saying that. Don't just buy it because it's popular and you have known it for years. Pay attention. I don't think anyone has died from it yet. I've not heard of that, but people have been really, really sick from these cookies. And that's why they started testing them. So anyway, so that's it. You can go ahead, Nick, and touch on what you wanted to touch on.
All right, great, guys. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and stop sharing, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, before I move on with what I wanted to share, does anyone have any questions about the website, anything to do with your business? I love to teach, so I love to share. about the website. So if there's anyone that needs help with the website, please share with me this morning. Let me know if you guys need any help with anything, to show you guys something. Ask a question. That's what we're all here to do, is all to learn from each other. So you might know something that someone else might not know. We also have new people on here that are now learning the website as well. So guys, let's share. Let me know what you guys need to be able to learn the website more, so that way I can educate you a little bit more. So on the website, I know Lisa does an awesome job at 8 p.m. tonight, where she goes over different categories of the website. But I also enjoy doing that as well, along with her. So, but I love doing it. If we can do it in the morning, on Tuesday morning, that is a good plus. At least you have some knowledge before you go into the call at 8 p.m. tonight. So, and she does an awesome job showing how to navigate the website. But it's never, I mean, I'm not sorry, it's not never, it's good to have additional knowledge as you go into it. You don't have to wait until 8 p.m. tonight to go on Lisa's call to learn the website. I'm also open to doing that as well in the morning.
Yeah, I thank you very much, Nick, because there are many people who join the business and it's a new, and even the older people in who have been there in the business, they are not, and they're elderly or, maybe just compromised in using the computer or the back office. It would be a good thing to really reinforce knowing the back office. It would make people want to do business more.
Yes.
I bet you since the last time they stopped the old format of putting in the center order, which seemed a little much more easier, they have lost a lot of people purchasing products. So your initiation in being consistent in just having that training, maybe every Tuesday will be the day for it. Yes. It will make people much more compliant, whether it's your recruit or others recruit. I think that's a very good recommendation. Thank you.
Can I chime in there? What Nick is doing is a great thing, but I want to say something for all of us that are working the business. If you are building this business, then let's say this the right way. It is your job to make sure you learn the new system, which means it is a must to get on tonight's show, Zoom, and learn it so that when you recruit new people, you can then go ahead and teach it to them so they're not struggling. Because what I notice is there's a lot of people that don't know how to place orders. There's a lot that they don't know. And they're coming in, someone bringing them in. Don't just recruit people and not know the system to teach it. This is why I said, how are you onboarding your people? Because remember, you're building a business. And if you bring someone on the incorrect way, however you brought them onto this system is exactly what they're going to do. So you want to duplicate yourself. So for those of us who are here and you're new and you decide that you want to build this business, learn the system. Nick is showing, then get on tonight. Also, play around with your website and learn things. And when we just started, we never missed a Zoom. We were on, Maria, Nick, myself, Miss Joy, we were on every single Zoom. I was on Zoom almost every night because back then we had a Zoom almost every single night.
Yep.
Guys, make sure before you start recruiting people to do the business, you learn the system yourself so that when they come on, you can then teach it to the next person. Because if you do that, they're going to, however you bring them on, that's exactly what they're going to copy. And if you bring them on and say, just sign people up, it's a free website without a purchase, keep in mind, that's the same thing they're going to do. Because the website is free does not mean you sign people up without a purchase, whether it's business partners or customers. Because if you teach your business partners to register people without a purchase, when they go out there and recruit people, they're going to be doing the same thing. Not even a customer do I register without a purchase. I wait. If they say, oh, go ahead and register me, I said, no. When you are ready to make a purchase, let me know. Do it right so that your business partners can go out there and soar like an eagle. Learn the system. Show them this is how you do this order. This is how you register people. This is how you share. So you have a customer and you want to do a group order. Know the system for yourself before you start recruiting someone else. Remember when I was going through the GoPro, that's one of the things he said. Take the first month and learn your business before you start recruiting. So your people are not struggling when they come on and they don't know how to do things. Because people will stop working the business just for that. Because it becomes frustrating when they do not know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So Nick is doing a great thing here.
I think the first system we had, a lot of people were comfortable doing the system. They took their time, they learned the system, but they switched it in between the time when doing a run. So that has affected people promotions, unfortunately.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now we need to take the time to learn this new system. So if you don't know this system now, don't recruit someone until you learn it so you can teach them, because then you're frustrated and then you're bringing on someone and you can't show it to them. And then now these poor people are frustrated. People don't stick around if you can't show them what to do. So guys, learn the system. Like Nick said tonight, be on the call every Tuesday night and learn it. And there are videos out there. And Nick created one too, where he had that gentleman created that video and he posted. So guys, on board, learn the system for yourself and then onboard your people the right way. Because I'm telling you, when people know what they're doing, they're more willing to stick around because you're showing them this is what you do step by step by step by step. So, that's what I wanted to say. Miss Joy has her hands raised.
Yep.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Do you know the saying, stricter the government, wiser the population? Has everybody heard that saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I found a loophole, but I cannot tell everybody like this on the call about this loophole. But what I'll do, I'm going to tell CJ and Nick and Miss Novlet, and they can, gradually get to you, and so you can share it with your team. But use it wisely. When I say wisely, they'll be able to explain to you. So I just wanted to share that. Okay? Thank you all for listening. Bye.
Goodbye, Miss Joy. Yes, thank you, Miss Joy. Hey guys, just to let you guys know, hey, CJ, I know you put the link in the chat for tonight's call, but we really wait until they post it in the chat, because in the WhatsApp or the Telegram, because what happened is we don't know if Lisa is going to be on tonight, so we just wait until she posts it. So yes, it's the correct link, Miss Brenda, that it's in the chat, but we just wait for the leader who's hosting the call to go ahead and post it. Please don't share the links out with people until it's posted in the WhatsApp and the Telegram, because you never know who what happened unexpectedly. She might not be available. So please, guys, share the link only when the leader posts it. All right. I see we have two people raise their hand. So before I turn it to KJ, I'm gonna
No,
ask Michael.
Gary's hand was up before CJ.
Yeah.
Before KJ.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and Gary.
Good morning, everyone. What I would like to share with you this morning, and I encourage everybody to, when you cannot do something, instead of calling someone to do it for you, let the person do it with you, so you can learn for one time, and so tomorrow or later you can do it by yourself. That happened to me yesterday. I would like to make an order, but the coupons and MOIM, I could not apply it because my screen was too big. And I spent time when I called Miss Wolf, and she asked me to call the call Atomy. And it was so easy to do it. It's that I should minimize the screen, that I didn't know how to do it. And when he said me, just press Control minus, and you will minimize your screen, and you will do it. Take me even second to do that. But I spent time on the order. I would like to share this with you. Ask people to help you to do something, to show you how to do something, not to do it for you. Thank you.
Good advice, Michael. Thank you so much. And KJ, I know you had your hand raised, but I saw you put it down, so I'm not too sure if you still have something to say.
Okay, Nick, thank you. I just wanted to touch on what Miss Bryant had touched on. Beautiful Miss Bryant. When she encouraged a lot of everyone about, learn the system, which is very vital, right? But most of us, I'm just want to have a question for everybody, all the leaders and customers, well, just leaders, right? That's distributor that are here today. I want to ask everybody, what is they struggle about learning the system, or what is the question that they're not sure about the system? I'm just curious because I want to hear some people's opinions and their thoughts, and I just want to leave that out on the table, Nick. That's all. Thank you.
Right, great. All right, let's see.
Yeah, that's a good question. Nick did ask that question. He did. So if you know what, if people don't want to raise their hands to say what their struggles are, they could type it in the chat.
Yeah.
That way Nick knows, so he can touch on something this week. Next week he can touch on something else. But if you guys don't respond when he asks the question, he can't really go into it to help. So as someone said, the system is new, and he's willing to walk you guys through it. So if you don't want to raise your hands, type it in the chat.
Ms. Novlet, could I come in and say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
About the new website. The problem I had was the center order, doing the center order stuff where you have to, send to the other person and blah 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 blah. And so I lost some money because I didn't know how to do it. And then I called Nick, and then Nick walked me through. And then again, when that video came out, most of us were able to get a hang of what to do. But that same system, I found a loophole, which I would love to share with you all. So just when it's over, I'm going to call Ms. Novlet, call Nick, call CJ, and give it to them and let them share it with you all. Okay? All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Joy.
Joy.
Okay. I would just like to know how to look at, I think it's through group, and you look at that anyone that you your legs, and also how to order under someone else.
So if I understand your question, you want to know how to do what the group order?
When you say group order, I'm thinking it's multiple people that's putting an order in, but I don't think that's what you mean. That's what you mean.
That's exactly what I mean. Group order means it's a group order of a bunch of people within your team that lives in your general area that you want to create a group order where you could save on the shipping. Say, for example, you needed just the evening faucet, but you don't want to pay for the shipping because that's the only item that you need. You don't need anything else, right? Say that you have everything else. You have your coffee, you have your shampoo, you have your body wash, you have your everything else that you get from Atomy, you already have, but you just ran out of the evening faucet, or even this one, say the peel off mask. I know the peel off mask you put on tick. So say I tell you only want that one item, the peel off mask.
Mm.
So what you could do is in the morning you could create a group order with a group name, and what you do is then you have to, with this new group order, you have to put in an initial order first. Okay? You have to put in an initial order first. So say for example you needed that peel off mask. So what you would do is you would create a group order under a person under your team, whoever you want to create it under. Right? So you add your peel off mask to your cart. You select group order, you create the name. Then what you do is after that, you go ahead and you have to select one shipping. With the group order, you could only
Nick, pull it up on the screen and show them.
Okay.
Because it's easier when it's more visual for someone to get.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me go here, go here. Okay, so for example, right, say that I'm in the shopping cart. I'm already logged into someone's account that I want to put the order under, right? Say I want to create a group order. I just need a box of Hemohim. What you're gonna do is click on the item, and then you're gonna add it to your cart.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oops, hold on. I got logged out. Give me 1 second, guys. My computer, because of non-activity, it logged me out. Let me go back into the person I wanted to order under, this person. Right? So for example, I added it to the cart. I want to add the item to the cart, so I click cart. Right? So the item has been added to my cart. Then what I do is I go up here to the cart, click on it, and then I only want this one item. So I'm gonna go to one item in total. Click on that. And then I'm gonna select the date that I want the PVs to apply. So right now, since it's 11:06 a.m., it's already the next day in Korea already. So what I'll do is I'll leave it for that date. Or you can switch it for, if you're doing the mastership run and you need the points for today, you just switch it to today's date to get the PVs for today. But I'll leave it for tomorrow. And then I could fill in this information for my information. I could also change the email address. It'll just default back to this person. But this is the part where it says shipping information. Right now it's set to individual order. If I did the individual order, it would show me in this general area here, the tax, the shipping, and the shipping tax. If I was to do individual order for just this one item. But I'm going to do the group order. So I select group order over here. I'm going to create a name. So I'm just going to call it my name, for example. Right? And then you're going to hit create order. Once I create the order, I could select fill in the information. It could only be shipped to one address. So what I'll do is click on here. Oh, I don't have it saved in here yet. Okay, so I'll just fill in my name. So I'll just put Joe Smith, and then, for example, H. Joe Smith, and then I put in the group name, which was my name. Right, and then I put in my phone number. And then right. Then here you're going to select the state that you want the order to be shipped to. So for example, since I'm living in Florida, I'll select Florida. And then here you're going to put in the address. So for example, 798-9, right? See, I thought I was living in Miami. So I select the address from the drop down here. It fills it in, right? And then what I do is hit confirm. Just double check to make sure I'm not missing anything, right? And then I hit confirm. Then it's gonna bring up the address again for you to is this address correct? And then you hit confirm, right? Group order name successful. Even though it says group order name is created successful, it's not active yet. Okay, so you're gonna hit confirm. This is what a lot of people realize. A lot of people, what they do is they click the X. No, don't click the X, because if you close it out, it's going to close it out, but then you can't recreate the group name again. Because if you go back in to create the group name again, it's going to say that how it's already have an existing name already. So what you have to do is you have to click within this black box. So once you click into this black box, it fills in the information for you for your group order. Right? Once you make this final purchase, then afterwards you're going to make the final purchase. So you notice that on the left here, on the right here, it shows that I don't have any taxes, I don't have any shipping information. Okay? And afterwards you scroll down, and this is the part where if you guys are using the HemoHim or for the HemoHim coupon, you just have to click this box right here. It'll display right here the HemoHim coupon. Since it's already open, it'll display the HemoHim coupon here. All you have to do is it's going to have a drop down box. I don't have anyone new that I signed up, so I can't show you what it looks like, but it's going to be like a little box, and then it's like a drop down box, and then you just click on it, and then you select the coupon. Once you select the coupon and you hit apply, it's going to show the 10,000 PVs right here. See, it says additional PVs. It's going to show it here, right? And then you're going to go ahead and scroll down and complete the purchase. You're going to put your name, your first and last name, your phone number, your credit card number, your CVV code, expiration, and then you have to fill in this part with your address, not the same as the shipping address, because it's not if you order it under someone, the shipping address is going to be different for the billing than the address of the account owner. So what I think is this is the account owner's address right here. So what will happen is if I click that, it's gonna fill in the Miami address.
Now,
Yeah. So, yep. So, but it's not the Miami address that you want to put in. You want to put in your address for your credit card.
okay, but aren't you going to order any more products since it's a group order?
Yes, what will happen is now after you finish putting your order to activate the group order, what you're going to do now is you're going to copy the group order name or give the group order name to your next person that wants to join you in, because they have to log in with this new system now. They actually have to log into their account. The other person has has to um has to log into their account to place their own order, and they have to search the group order. So as long as you give them the group name, the group order name, all they have to do is, let me show you what will happen now. So for example, I'm not proceeding with this order, but the group name is already active,
Right.
right? So for example, I log out and let me go back to the beginning. So say for example, I logged out of, say I'm not OD anymore, I'm someone else, and I logged into that person's account. Say this is a different person, and they add the hemohim. They already have the hemohim because that's all they need as well is the hemohim. So what they'll do is they'll go to one item in total. They're gonna go through the same process that you did.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna leave the date as the same, and then when they scroll down to the oops, I passed it, to the shipping information, they're gonna click on group order.
Mm-hmm.
Once they click on group order, then this box is going to appear again, and all they have to do is type in the group name that you gave them. So for example, Nick was the group name, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of creating a group order, you're just going to search the group order.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to do the same thing. So for example, when you push just the hemohim before, it's going to show them a total here of what is already added to the group order. Right? So then once you add your group your order to it, this order is going to change. And all they have to do is click the box and go through the same process as you did. It's going to fill in the shipping information, and then you just they go ahead and proceed as normal. Put in their name and date of birth. I mean, sorry, their credit card information, their name, their credit card information, and then they're going to fill in their address. And
Okay.
then,
But now, I thought the order was only going to go to one person,
the order is only going to go to one person.
but everybody is putting in their own separate address.
And Nick, I think where she's confused is say billing address instead of their address. Say their billing address.
Yeah.
It's just like a regular order. When you get to this section, whenever you put the credit card in, you have to put in your billing information for your credit card.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone is being charged separately.
Yes.
Correct.
It's only going to one shipping location.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Each individual is paying for their order every time they go in and do their individual group order.
Okay.
Every single person has to pay for their order.
Yeah.
But it's still considered one order. So it's great because you don't have to take that person's credit card information. You can just send it to them and they purchase what they want and pay for it themselves. And then it goes to the next person and the next person.
Yeah, exactly. So it's easier that way than how we had it before, where we had to collect the funds and then put it on our credit card and then
pay for it.
Yeah,
Okay. So each person in the group will get their own separate PV.
Correct.
Okay.
And this way, guys, you know how sometimes you'll have people that say, okay, go ahead and place the order for me. And then when it comes, when you deliver it to me, I'll pay you, and then you don't get paid. I mean, I've never done that. I do not place an order unless someone sells me Cash App or whatever the funds, but I never used my card. But some people have done that. Some individuals have done that.
Right.
This here, you don't ever have to do that now. You just create the group, send it over to them. They pay for their product.
Yep. And there's even more that you can do with this website as well. Say that the person does not want to create an account with Atomy, but they would like to purchase with Atomy. They can do that as well. But I will show you guys that at another time. It's already 20 after 11. So what we'll do is we'll save that one for next week. Next week, Tuesday. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to let's tell you what the name of what we're going to discuss next week. It's going to be the easy purchase. Okay. So that's what we're going to discuss next week. Every week, I'm going to choose one part of the website that we're going to discuss, and then we will move from that. But you guys are always welcome to let me know on the call, since we do the calls Monday to Friday. Let me know in the chat if you're able to put in the chat what you guys want me to cover the following week. That would help me a lot, so then I could prepare for the following week. All right.
Now, guys, this is a great video recording for you guys to go back and look at, so you can watch it slowly, step by step, and practice it yourself. Because Nick went over it today, but guess what? If you don't go in and practice it, you're not going to remember how to do it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be posted on YouTube, TikTok, not TikTok.
No, it's on YouTube.
Telegram.
Yeah, Telegram.
And WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Get the video and go over it yourself and practice putting an order all the way through. Of course, you don't go check out, but go through the whole entire step. And that's how you're going to learn it. And save this video, so later on when you have group orders, if you don't remember, you can go back in here and look. But that's the whole reason why he's doing this, and it's recorded. So that's a great way for you guys to get it. And just practice. If you keep practicing it, that's what I used to do when we were doing our group order. I would just go in and pretend that I have a group order to do and go through the whole entire process. So when I actually did have a group order to do, I already knew exactly step by step what I was doing. So that's how you're going to learn.
Yep. Yeah, just remember too, there is a thing there's a caveat with the group order as well. Even though you create the group, if your group order is not 250 in total, all the orders that were created in the group order will be canceled. So make sure that when you speak to your teams, that we all accumulate 250 in total to be able for it to be processed.
$250, not volume.
Yeah, $250, correct. All right.
Okay.
In US. All right.
Okay.
All right. So, like I say, it's now 21 after the hour, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap for this morning. We will see you guys again tomorrow morning, same time. All right. So everybody, make it a productive day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Aja, aja, aja.
Yeah, aja, aja, aja.
Aja, aja. Okay.
Hey guys, if you want this recording, it is already on YouTube. I did YouTube live this morning, so it's already on YouTube. So all you have to do is slide over to the section that say live, and the video is there. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Scotia. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.